all the thoughts in my mind, all your pretty little issues, and our abundance of time. I suggest while we run around, you find a swell place to hide. 'Cause when it comes to forgiveness, there's never any insight. Oh girl, who's my girl? Oh girl, you're a saucy little girl. We played this game for a while now, still I feel empty inside. I guess I'll open your cage now and see what else I could find. You tell me all of the voices I hear that I should deny. 'Cause when it comes to your rapture, you are the sweetest of crimes. Oh girl, who's my girl? Oh girl, you're a tasty little girl. You're a hungry little girl.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Music and Beyond. I'm Ernie Crazy Eyes from Primitive Minds, and tonight I have a special guest, Hotel Diplomats. How you guys doing?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Great.
I'm doing great, and I'm so excited to talk to you guys. It's been a long time coming.
It sure has.
You guys just finished listening to Girl. Can you guys tell me a little bit about that song?
That song, we intended it to be a song that you could dance to, a song which lyrically, it was more of a beautifully sadistic kind of lyrical content, where we all have the way that we, play the cat and mouse games with our loved ones or with our significant other, and it's just like a playful take on that.
That's awesome, cause and see, when I heard that song, I kind of,
It's tongue-in-cheek.
yeah, it was totally different from what from what I'm used to listening to, cause it's more like what I listen to is just like boom, boom, boom. But when I heard your guys' music, it was kind of different, and it just, it made me get lost in the music, and I thought that was pretty incredible that you guys did that.
Yeah, we're trying to create an atmosphere where we can provoke thought and also entertain. I think when you get those two elements together, it's a recipe for success.
It really is.
Not to be corny or anything.
And with interviewing bands and stuff, I love hearing the backstory of band names, because I don't know, it just gets me all excited, because I never know what I'm gonna hear. But how did you guys come up with the name Hotel Diplomats?
The name came up, the way we came up with the name is basically, I feel like, we feel like it's a metaphor for life. We're all hotels in the sense that people come in and out of our lives. Some people come in and out of our lives in a day, some people in a week, some people in a month, some people stay for years. And the way that we negotiate those relationships of the comings and goings is the diplomatic part of it. So in essence, we're all hotel diplomats.
Holy smokes. That's actually pretty beautiful. Oh, man. And who or what inspired you guys to pick up the microphone, instruments, etc.?
Well, we have our different inspirations.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can each
We can
answer.
start with Mulder.
Well, I guess that was quite a couple decades ago when I started playing. My brother used to play in a band back in Reynosa, Mexico. He started playing with a band called Jetas de Bloque, and they were a punk band, and he was what I still consider to this day one of the best frontmans that have been out there. You know, he really put everything there on, you know, he left everything there on the stage, his soul, his essence, and it was amazing to see him there on stage. And at the beginning, I really didn't want to play the bass because he started playing the bass as well. I wanted to try playing the guitar or something else, but when I first moved to the United States, one of the bands that really left a mark in my soul was Rancid. And the way that Matt Freeman plays the bass is just amazing, and what he does, you know. And then after that, you know, I started, you know, I have also a couple of influences from Les Claypool, you know, and you know, Flea, and you know, just different bands that have really influenced me in the way that I play and the way I listen to music, and the way also that what we're trying to transmit with the music, you know. And this is the first time being in Hotel Diplomats. This is the first time that I ever played this kind of music. I've played anything from alternative rock, punk rock, you know, ska punk, and different genres. But when I started playing with Hotel Diplomats, you know, I was amazed at, you know, how much of a following does this genre of music has, but also the feeling that, you know, you can leave on stage, and you know, it gets impregnated on people. When we're on stage, and even after we leave stage, you know, we have people come up to us and, you know, congratulate us and just tell us how much they like the songs and what it means to them, and it's just a great experience overall, you know.
Well, for me, it's a little different. What really inspired me to start writing and to start playing music are mostly Bob Dylan and Tom Waits and The Doors, that kind of musician that also pays attention to what they're saying and then doesn't just, you know, spout out at the mouth. So the combination of music and the way that they would turn a phrase really spoke to me and really inspired me for us to write, you know, for us to create, for us to, like I said, to provoke thought, to entertain, to be the total package, not let one eat up the other or not let one fall by the wayside. Oh.
When I started first listening to music, it was more about, I guess, some of the bands that were out there at that time. It was, the lyrics were more about, you know, rock and roll, having fun, and, you know, who gives a damn. And the first time that I was exposed to like punk rock, I really liked the fact that it was more about the message. You know, some it's political, some is, you know, it just talks about different things, but it was more about expressing and representing people that have no voice. And
a beautiful rebellion.
Yeah, beautiful rebellion. You know, it's there's actually a movie that is called Sid and Nancy, and there's a part in the movie where Sid and Nancy are going to a meth clinic, and the guy at the counter, he's like, you know, you guys need to give anarchy to the people, but make it beautiful anarchy, you know, make sure that you have a message. Don't just go out there and destroy. Actually have a message to the people, and the music that we're writing right now, the music that we're making, there is a message, there is something there, and there is something that people can take home, you know.
Yeah. And these past few weeks, you know, I pretty much made a playlist of just Valley bands and stuff, and you guys are in it, of course.
I appreciate that.
And I started listening to your music, and I started, you know what, let me go back and listen to their music so it doesn't distract me from, you know, what they're trying to say. Mm-hmm. And I heard it, and it just felt so different, and it felt so real. And I love the change that you guys make in certain songs. It's totally different, and it really blew my mind when I heard that. And, you know, I've seen you guys a few times here at the spot, and, you know, you guys blow my mind.
Yeah, we love playing here.
Yeah.
You guys blow my mind every time that that you guys perform
Appreciate that,
here.
man. Appreciate that.
It's fun. And what's the writing process for you guys?
I guess it starts with a little bit of music, and then
Well, it could go either
you
way.
know,
It depends on how we feel that day. Sometimes it's a little bit of lyrics and a little bit of music, and sometimes a little bit of music. And whoever, it usually starts with one of us having some kind of an inkling, whether it's a lyric, whether it's a riff, whether it's a feeling, whatever we feel that day, creating a little piece of it, bringing it to the other members of the band, and then taking it from there.
Yeah. Sometimes we're going through, good things or bad things, and each moment, we always have a different feeling, and sometimes we want to write something that is more in your face, and sometimes we just want to make people dance, and that's the whole experience.
It's like any other human being. We experience different emotions, and you want to kind of convey those emotions in that moment.
That's awesome. And I know I've been saying this a lot, but I like that you guys bring a little bit of everything to the fans, whether they be sad, whether they come to a show sad, or whether they just come happy. They're gonna leave happy at the end of it. So because I've seen you guys perform, and
Yeah, the idea is to do like a roller coaster.
yeah.
It's a fun show, and we have like Jose was saying, we start hard. We usually start with Girl, and it's right in your face, dun 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 dun, and then we go down a little bit, and where the music gets a little bit softer, and then we hype it up again. But overall, that's the main concept, the main what we want people to leave with, that feeling of, it was a full show. It started awesome. We went through different emotions, and at the end, we're going home with a great experience, feeling happy, and having danced, having drank a little bit, having fun, and overall, just a great experience.
That's awesome, man. I'm really excited to see you guys perform again.
We're always excited to play.
Yeah.
Right now, we're gonna give the audience a sneak peek of a song called "Curse the Sun," which will be available off your new album, I believe.
The new album, which would probably, we're still fixing on what exact date we're going to release it, but later on in the year, it's most likely that we're going to have it ready for everybody.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we're going back to the studio at the end of this month, and we haven't set a precise date. We know it's sometime this summer, but we also don't want to rush it. We want the feeling to be there, and sometimes it takes a little bit longer, and sometimes it just comes out really fast. So
all we know is that at the end of the month, we're going to lock ourselves in the studio and not leave until we get the job done.
Yeah. That's true.
That's gonna be fun. But
So whoever wants to bring snacks.
there you go.
Yeah.
Help them, guys. But I'm really excited to hear more music from you guys. But I'm sure you guys are excited to hear more music. So
We're excited to create. Yeah, that's the whole idea, to create and to perform.
yes,
So we
and
love it.
everybody, this is the song "Curse the Sun" off their new album. 3, 2, 1. 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Music and Beyond. I'm here with Hotel Diplomats. We talked about Chris the Sun a little bit, and the new album that will be eventually released this year. But what is your plans for 2020?
Oh, wow.
We have a lot of plans
we
for
have a lot
20.
of plans.
Or what are the recent plans?
Do you want to take that, or I can?
Well, we're gonna be besides recording a new album for this year, we are under new management as well, and we will be traveling a lot. We've been already to San Antonio. We went to Houston. We've been to Austin, and Corpus, and we're trying to cover as much area in Texas. Because I think that's where we're trying to concentrate all of our efforts right now in Texas. I think later on there's new shows coming up. Maybe Louisiana, maybe Chicago, maybe LA. But for right now, we're trying to concentrate in Texas because I think we need to conquer home first.
Yeah.
We are.
We're trying to make our imprint on the beautiful state of Texas because that's where we're from and that's what we love, and we want to take it to as many beautiful people here as we can and make our mark here before we trek off and represent the great state of Texas in other places around the country and hopefully around the world one day.
That'll be amazing, and I'll definitely have to follow you guys when you guys hit the United States.
Yeah, the rest of No, I mean we're hungry to create. We're hungry to perform. We're hungry to travel. All the good stuff.
And you guys have a few shows later this month in March. Can you guys talk to me about them?
Next week on Saturday, March the 21st, we're going to play at High Horse Lounge in San Antonio. We've played there recently. Great venue, great vibe. It's going to be for the Wounded Warrior Project fundraiser, where they help a lot of veterans and in need. So that's always a good charity and a good fundraiser that we're always obliged and we're always willing and waiting and eager to help. Later on in the month, toward the end, March 28th, which will be your birthday, as far as I understood.
It is, yes.
We're going to do a show here at the Spot with a couple of other bands, the Von Schweetz and Tres Marfil, which are two great bands.
Nice.
We're going to have a comedian open up by the name of Sonia Trevino, and hopefully everybody can make it out, and we're going to just inundate that venue with good vibes and good music and good art.
Yeah.
I honestly can't wait because this is the second year that I can actually do a birthday show type thing.
Uh-huh.
I was planning it, and then you guys kind of took over, and I'm like,
The
all right,
stars
cool.
aligned.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to combine my party with their show, so...
Bring your
And
friends.
someone
someone says party, we're...
Yeah.
Just make sure you bring some cake, okay?
Oh, yeah. We'll have cake, and we'll... they're going to have hot dogs here somewhere.
There'll be plenty of consumption of alcohol and other things.
No strippers. Just
No strippers.
No strippers.
That we know of yet.
So birthday presents are fun.
I know, right? Who knows if maybe that cake might just have a stripper.
There
You
we
might
go.
just...
A really tiny one.
Oh, no. Oh, that's great.
But yeah, we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great show. We want people to know that that day they can come and they're gonna go home with a big smile because that's our main focus. We want people to have a great night, play some great music and just everybody just have fun, and come with that mentality. There's gonna be different bands. Stay for the whole show, enjoy it. It's for them, and that's the only reason why we're doing it. We're doing it for our audience.
Hell yeah. I'm excited. It's going to be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, I'm not too drunk to remember. I mean, hopefully I remember. Hopefully,
If you're
I
too
remember.
drunk to remember, then you had a good night. So
Well, there you go. Yeah. But right now we're gonna go back to the music, and we're gonna start listening to "We 'We 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 5.
I see you standing in the corner. You got your finger on the trigger. You say that love ain't a game. I'd like to see how you figure. You say you want a revolution, but you offer no solutions. You say you wanna take a dive to feel you're alive, but what you fail to see is the rage we breathe. We were born to be free. Take a gander outside now. At the battles you embrace. You say you never known heartache. Allow me to give you a taste. You say you want a revolution, but you offer no solutions. You say you wanna take a dive to feel you're alive, but what you fail to see is the pain we breathe. We were born to be free. See you standing in the corner. You got your finger on the trigger.
Five, four, three, two, one. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. You just finished listening to "We Were Born to Be Free." Can you guys tell me a little bit more about that song?
That song we wrote just to convey the idea of rebellion and convey the idea, of rebellion in every form possible. There's different lyrics in there, different poetic kind of turning of a phrase.
Yeah, I could notice that.
We started with the sitting in the corner. I see that you got your finger on the trigger. I kind of like that image of somebody with a finger on the trigger, but not really knowing if it's somebody with a gun pointed at themselves, somebody with a gun pointed at somebody else, or just somebody with a gun, just
Period.
And if I may say, and it may not be, but it kind of also made me think of Western times too.
Yeah, there's always, anytime you're talking about rebellion, there's always elements of the Wild West and elements of any era where rebellion was part of the norm and was really respected and pushed in society.
I honestly really enjoyed that song. I played it several times after I,
Appreciate it.
It was amazing.
I think right now a lot of people, the idea of rebellion is put on the back burner and is really taken away from a lot of people, and the more rebellious nature that we all have, the more that we can create, the more that we can improve the society.
Yeah, definitely. I totally agree. And I can't wait to hear you guys perform that song.
Oh, you'll hear that and many more.
Yeah, I'm excited.
They're gonna have to peel us off that stage.
Hell yeah. And
Security ready.
I'm security, guys.
Nah.
And who would you guys like to tour with here in South Texas, or just worldwide?
Wow. Of course, I mean, we always have. There's a bunch of bands that we would like to tour with.
I mean, our idea is to open for as many musical acts as we can. We want to win over every fan one at a time. We want the challenge of not having your attention and gaining that attention and gaining that bit of your mind and getting that bit of your heart and your soul and kind of encouraging you and convincing you to give us a chance and to listen to what we have to say and to dance to what we have to play. But as far as like specific bands, I mean, there's so many good bands. I mean, there's so much good music out there.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully we'll be
some which we haven't even heard yet.
Yeah.
As long as it's I think we just want to make sure that whatever band we're touring with, it's a band that has more or less about the same message as we are.
Same mentality.
Oh, okay.
Same mentality.
Same brotherhood
Yeah.
of musicians. The same.
Because, I mean, it's when you're touring, it's just really difficult because that turns into your life,
It does, yeah.
And you wake up and you go to sleep with the same people, and I'm very happy to be working together with Jose Lujan in Hotel Diplomats because we get along just like very well. We're both very calm and it's just very easy to work with him and with Frank as well, our drummer, and it's awesome. I mean, it's just
the idea that you can, share your space with somebody and create and push each other to be better, whether you're in the same band or whether you're not in the same band. The idea is that it's a brotherhood of musicians that are here to create and here to entertain, and it's not a competition. It's a collective. It's a beautiful musical and artistic collective, and that's what we want to try to do from city to city.
Hell yeah, that's gonna be awesome, man. Like those were probably some of the best answers I've heard, and honestly, like if you guys hadn't told me that you guys are friends, I would have figured that you guys were blood related or brothers, because you guys.
Well, it's even better because this is the brotherhood that you choose.
Yeah, and you guys totally vibe like if you guys are actually related, and it's incredible.
It works better when you get the choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I didn't like this guy, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's the same for him.
Yeah, it's like we just finished our own.
Yes. We finished our own sentences. Yes.
Yay.
Each other's sentences.
And we know now that the album is going to be released later this year, but do you guys have a certain amount of songs that you guys are planning, or is it just random?
The idea would be about 10 songs.
10 songs?
Yes.
It's a full LP.
We might not be able to keep it to just 10. We might have to add a little bit more depending on how well, not so much time, but how much creativity is flowing, or how much they'll allow us to
put in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once we get the boot from the studio, then but we're gonna cram as much creativity and music that we can possibly cram into an album. Perform and play every album and create every album like it's gonna be our last.
So we're getting 40 songs then, huh?
A double album, yes. We'll go
There you go.
We really want people also
Anthology.
to be ready for this next album, because I think that for this album, there's a lot of, we're involved a lot more in the production process and in the producing process, and we're able to express ourselves a lot better.
It's going to be us. It's going to be unadulterated. It's going to be raw. It's going to be us in the purest form that you can get us.
Literally like super excited. Will we be able to hear any of the new songs in future shows, or is that still on the
You
wraps?
can actually at the end of the month you can hear more than a couple of the songs.
Of new songs?
And then you're also gonna play a little snippet of it during this interview as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, you'll get new stuff.
All right. There you go, guys. March 28th, the spot. Let's do it. You know, I see that you guys have like a really good following. What's the one message that you would like to tell your fans?
Well, we have a very diverse crowd within our following, and I think the most important thing is that they
Our
need to know.
appreciation,
Yeah, they need to know that they are the most important thing. You know, because without them, we'll be nothing. Without fans, without following, we'll be nowhere. You know, we want to make sure that they know that every time that we are on stage, that they know that they are the most important thing, that we're here for them, that we're here to have fun with them, and they are part of us, like what Jose was saying. Everybody is a hotel diplomat, you know, and the main message from our first EP was, thank you for staying with us, you know.
Yeah, I actually like that concept that you guys did there.
It goes kind of with it's a double entendre. It goes together with, the fact that we're a hotel diplomat. But more than anything is that we've gone through so many different things.
It's an appreciation of you going
Yeah.
through the journey with us.
Yeah.
Because
And
without you there and by our sides during this journey, then the journey wouldn't be worth
it's,
what it is.
You see, we finished our own song?
Yeah. Just get the train rolling and I'll get you to the station.
This one is more of a fun question. If you were stuck in an elevator with any musician, who would it be and what would you talk about?
With Moeller. With Moeller and Frankie, our drummer.
I think that if we, let's say we go to a show. I was thinking about that question right now, and if
I can answer that question.
And I think it's probably going to be the same person. If we're both, or if the band was inside an elevator,
Yeah.
and there was another artist in there, and we're just like, oh my god, I think it'll probably be Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney.
Yes.
Bob Dylan.
Yes.
I love Tom Waits.
I mean, they are amazing composers, and just to be able to cross a couple of words with them and saying like, hey, what's up?
And that, no, the main idea to me is try to prick their brain. How do they create? How do they absorb the
They're
world
amazing
around them
composers,
to convey what they want to convey? The way their mind works, I would try to pick their brain in every which way possible that I can, and just try to enjoy my moment there. Make sure that elevator takes a while to get fixed.
Oh yeah. I would probably press all the buttons.
There you go.
Confuse the hell out of it. Confuse the hell out of it.
We'd be like, what floor?
floor?
He would be more like, so what floor are you guys going to? That's more Australian. Okay, I don't know how to do an English.
I'll distract Paul
And
while
he'd be like, well,
Christian
what
is
what
messing
floor?
up the elevator even more.
I'd be like, what floor are you going to? 'Cause that's
That
where we're
elevator
going.
tech is gonna have his time. He's gonna have
Yeah.
a hell of a time trying to fix that elevator when we're done with it.
Yeah. And I bet that would be like amazing conversations. Even if you get all, 4 guys that you guys wanted to talk to.
No, that would be a dream come true.
Yeah. And where can we find you guys? Social
We're
media
on
wise.
Facebook. We're on
Instagram.
We're on Snapchat. We're on Twitter. Our EP, Thank You for Staying With Us, is available on every streaming site: Spotify, Apple Music,
Google Play, Amazon Music,
anything you can think of.
Yeah,
Anything you
all
can think of. Just type in Hotel Diplomats or The Hotel Diplomats, however you want to do it, and it should pop up on there. We also have merch available that our esteemed interviewer is wearing now, looking all sexy.
Thank you guys.
We have it merch available in every show. Other than that, we're also going to start rolling out some more merch.
And it's not expensive, super affordable.
No. The idea is not to.
Yeah, we're not trying to make money from our merchandise. We're trying to make sure that people
Just
can
spread the
take
good
something
word.
home.
People to take something home and spread the good word.
That's awesome. And you guys totally made me so ready for the 28th. So,
We're ready for the 28th.
Yeah, we're ready.
there's my interview, guys, with Hotel Diplomats. Guys, thank you guys for being here.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for
It
staying with
was,
us.
it was a fun one. Tonight we're gonna leave the audience with the song called "Wish You Would," and remember, everybody, that without music, life would be a mistake.
Oh me, oh my, got blood of mine, a lullaby of fools, a myriad of rules. Oh me, oh my, alright, alright. What you misunderstood has got you up to no good. You're gonna wish you would. You're gonna wish you would. You're gonna wish you would, darling. You're gonna wish you would. You got your wayward grin. You want that concept within. And right where you stood, I did all that I could. You're gonna wish you would. You're gonna wish you would. You're gonna wish you would, darling. You're gonna wish you would. 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 You're gonna wish you would, darling. You're gonna wish you would. 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 You're gonna wish you would, darling. You're gonna wish you would. You're gonna wish you would.
Thank you very much. We are Hotel Diplomats. Thank you for staying with us.